Well, welcome to episode 12 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis and the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League review, all things FPL for game week 14 just gone. And yes, the last episode was pretty ranty. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to be too far off the ranty crack. This is, I'm still black pilled about FPL. Yeah, of course, there's more to life than the whole thing. Music, actually. So, Calvo Louise. So going to the game tomorrow, Tottenham, bloody hell, Brentford at home, whoopee doo. And Brentford are the form team going into this. So, um, supposedly you guys call me the guru. It's more like the guru. I was thinking about calling myself FPL Reek because I reek 2.3 odd million. I made about 100,000. It's just a faded green with a 65, and I think the average last week was 50, I don't know, 8. So yeah, would be the Haaland thing didn't work out, went against them and lost 10 points on aggregate. At least Bruno did get the DEF for me in the captaincy, but it just doesn't pay to go against. Now some influencers I do watch, they say, oh, this guy, he's in my league, he's eighth or sixth, he's sixth overall, and he has captained Haaland 8 times out of the last 14 game weeks, so you can go against him. So I just give up with this Haaland thing, people who would have triple captained them against Leeds, they're crying into their beer. And then one of our own top dogs, the BFG. Well, I hit the button. Okay, I helped him there. He triple captained Haaland at least, and so he's come out with a 42. So good stuff. The pressure's off, when you get that triple captain right. Because I mean, if you can get that right, it's 50 points, man. Compared to Haaland got 4 one year, 12, or sometimes it's a blowout and it's a downer. You get these things wrong, it changes the whole season. So yeah, without further ado, yeah, got Christmas due to go later. Get this thing done because you got the deadline tomorrow, game week 15. Now remember, do use up all your free transfers now for game week 15 before the deadline on Saturday, because I think the deadline's at 11 o'clock. I think there's an early kickoff. So 11 a.m. after the game week 15 deadline, you guys tomorrow, you will get 5 free transfers for game week 16 because of DEFCON, which is AFCON, African Nations Cup. The likes of Semenyo, I think he's going with, I'm not sure, is it Cameroon? Or is he going? No, Semenya, I think is he Ghanaian? So I don't think he's going. I think it's Mbuemo who's going, and yeah. So I'm not going to get rid of Mbuemo anyway. Give him to Wolves. After Wolves, I'm getting rid. I think Bournemouth have United coming up, and I think I'll keep Senesi as well. I have 2 free transfers, so you know over in that Liverpool thing, the party we had last weekend, and who was involved there, guys. You know who you were. Fee and Thiago, penalty, but yeah, Brentford are going to end up with 20 penalties this year the way they're going. I just don't know. Keith Andrews is a master of the dark arts, and he's learned all this stuff under Trapattoni when he was Ireland manager, and the dark arts, and I think he's got a bit of trap in him. And it's no coincidence or fluke, but Keith Andrews had a plan, and Brentford don't hire doodads. They have a great recruitment policy. What's it, Luca Tony, or is it Ivan Tony? Keep saying Luca Tony, but Ivan Tony was a great recruit all the way from Ollie Watkins, Brentford. so much. In Mbumo now is baloney stuff. Watching I watch himself. What's a Goldbridge, Mark Goldbridge every day. Every day I watch and listen to his pods. And he says that United were light switch FC. We just turn off and on, and there's no consistency whatsoever. And Mbumo's gone backwards. You wouldn't believe. It's shocking stuff. It's oh God above. And Cunha, I just can't make head nor tail of United at all. You can't trust them. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if Wolves win rock up 2-0 and just blow us away. To see the likes of Scott McTominay doing like what he was over there, and I was a big Scott McTominay advocate, and even Fred. And now look at us. No, the midfield is chronic, and look, Bruno's missed. Like he's about 8 yards out, and he slices it into the row Z. It's how do you do the Z? I don't know. Well, whatever it is. Yeah, so there you go. You get nothing at all for being brave in this game. So the first gripe now I have, want to share the screen. Yeah, a little bit throaty and nosy today. There's something going around, like, and it's all potluck really about your immunity. This time is the year to be jolly. There's so many game weeks coming so quick. So I'm going to give this anyway till the see. I want to get in with inside that 1 million as quick as I can. But there's loads of influencers who Praz is about 1.1 million at the minute. He's not happy. Ross from Raptor FPL, he's not happy. He's about 1.2 million. I'm about 2.3. It seems to me the harder and the more you want this, the worse you do in FPL. It's something biblical, like those who look to save their lives will end up losing them anyway. And that's in the Bible. And that's what FPL is. The more you care about FPL, the worse you do. Now you see Andy from Let's Talk, 17,000 in the world. I can't. I'm on the blackout of watching any of his stuff. I just cannot. I can't deal with it. Seriously, can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. Right. So we're watching the World Cup draw here. I've got this on mute over here. England and Scotland have qualified, so we'll see what they're going. There's going to be 4 pots, A, B, D, and C for UEFA, and there's 2 FIFA pots. And so we need to know the pathways of who qualifies yet, and we'll know all this more in March. So, as you know, Ireland have to go through, I forget, is it Czech Republic? And who knows what they get then, Italy or whatever. Sweden, or I don't know if Sweden have made it. Denmark, anyway. So it won't be any joke anyway. But the Checker, I would say, a similar sort of middle of the road team in Europe, and I'm not even sure for that. I know it's a bit derogatory in what we've done with Portugal and who was the other one? Totally forgot who it was. The Hungary. So that was, I feel him anyways. That was our World Cup, and it was just phenomenal. And Troy Parrott's 5 goals, legendary. So anything else that happens, I'm not going to get carried away here or there. There's too much road ahead, and we shouldn't be getting our hopes up. We've not qualified for anything, and still all bets are still off, or on, or whatever you want. All bets are on. They're all way on. They're more than on. They're super on. So that's the crack there with the World Cup thing. Snowing over there, wherever it's taking place. Other little bits, yeah. Mosquera from Arsenal's out for a good length of time. And we'll have a look at Declan Rice. Looks like is a cafe thing, but he says he's fine. And Arteta is giving nothing away, so we don't know. I have Rice, so I have to think about things, and I'm gonna make a decision in this episode of getting maybe Thiago in because I'm just sick of looking at him, man. I really am. Maybe get Foden, which is the most boring thing to do, but like he's got about 30, he's got 100 million points in the last 2 game weeks, and everyone's on him now. I said I thought he was a trap. I thought Ollie Watkins was a trap. Call them all out as traps, and the both of them get 2 goals and blow the whole game away. So that's the in this life. Whatever you say comes back to haunt you. That's it's a computer game. This life is a computer game, and you go out there and you take it on and say, "Oh, up the whatever, yeah, do your worst," and the worst will happen. And the gods up there, Hercules to Geronimo, they will pile all sorts on top of you. It's best just to shut up and say nothing and just, like I just wish I could be more like David McNamara, quiet, unassuming, goes about his business. Same as Joey Neenan, the commando. Same as goes about business. And now he's creeping up, creeping up, creeping up, and before you know it, in the long grass, the whole lot, the two of them pop out, and especially Joe, the fangs get you, and then you're asleep. You're forever asleep and dreaming forever. Well, I need some water, so let's hold on for a minute if I can. I won't be able to last more than 2 seconds. Well, thank you. Back again now. So where do I want to go today? Well, this is what I'm on about. I've worked, stressing over this game and what you're doing and the whole lot, and you have other people in the Christie Nick just freewheeling. It's just like words can't describe, like how can I get to where they are in the head where FPL is like an afterthought. It's like a mayfly dying in a day, and there's a whole year of days, and that's how much they think of FPL. So, for instance, there's 38 game weeks, and you divide that day into 35 or 38 game weeks, and you divide that into a day. And what is it, like 24 hours? So they're not even thinking half an hour a game week on FPL, less than that, the thinking time. And they'll go on Twitter, oh, um, and I have to get there. I have to find a way to get. It's like I have to completely destroy myself and rebuild myself. It's psychological. It really is. It's completely psychological. So, for instance, there 60 is not too bad. Happy enough. It could have been so much better. Like Fernandez and Mbeumo. I had both of them and they done nothing. DEF'', is a joke. It could have been so much better. And it's just those little signs like that where you know that it's not going to be your season. So Foden's got nearly 1 million transfers in, and our friend Thiago 3. Look at this, Bruno Gamache. Okay, he scores. He scored the other day against Spurs, and I think he's got is getting returns now in the last 5, and he's being brought in his droves for Burnley coming up tomorrow, this next game week. Walter Maida was looking at him as well, and I have Munoz. Semenyo's going out in his droves, but I'm going to keep him anyway. Feck it. This guy is a waster, João Pedro, so he'll score a hat trick now for Chelsea. Coming up, Sarr is just a waste of time. Belly dancer. Casado with his suspensions, and then boom, well, people are sick of it now, and he's going to the Nations Cup with Cameroon. So he, as far as I can say, he can stay there. I like United, but he's doing nothing. Absolutely, he's like in FPL, he's just no good. That he has no avenues for points. He can't even take a corner, but he has half the corners. I think most of the Premier teams have found a way to neuter United in that midfield, and I don't know. It's just maybe people take light of Brentford more, and they want to attack them more because they're seen as a kind of middle of the road team. Um, and so Brentford kind of destroy you. And they've been doing that for the last how many years under Thomas Frank and now Keith Andrews. So yeah, Brentford are viable. So I can't believe it, mate. Wissa and Mbumo gone, and Thiago is better than both of them put together. So it's just mind wrecking, man. And this season, like, what's the story here? Um, Everton beat United 1-0 at Old Trafford for the first time since Jesus was a boy, right? Then was it Everton go then away and beat somebody? Oh God, well, I know that Fulham went to Spurs and won 2-1 against 2-1. Then they get destroyed against City. So like nobody is getting on any sort of run whatsoever. Yeah, Everton got destroyed by Newcastle at home 4-1, and then they do United 1-0, and then they go away and they win 1-0. Where is this again? 1-0 away to who cares anyway? It's just all over the place. It's just this the most crazy season I've ever known. Like there's just no look at Liverpool. Can't trust them. Can't trust anyone, man. So it's all random. Um, yeah. So what am I looking at? 12. So I've done 12 transfers, which isn't the worst I've ever done. We're in game week 15, and not a bad team value. It's like I got about 100 and what's this 103.2 million there. It looks really, that's good team value. I've been flicking away, and then you go to my mate Dave Martin's team, um, and he's something like 17 or 16 points ahead of me or whatever it is. And I think he's done about 4 transfers. He only done his triple captaincy when he found out I was doing it on Haaland when he got his haul earlier on in the year. So he's just chilling. As you know, he's fifth in the King of the Travelers as well. And I know this guy very well, and he has no interest in it at all. Like he barely looks at it, and he just picks up something that I say, and he does it. And when I don't do what I say, he's the one that's doing what I'm saying. So 5 transfers all year. What's the transfer history here now? Um, this thing is in my way. There's something here that's coming up and it won't leave the screen. Jesus. So in game week 4, he's done 3 transfers because 1, 2, and 3 he's done nothing. So he gets in Senesi, Kudus, and Gakpo. Gakpo, as you know, did very well for Liverpool earlier on. Got rid of Palmer quick enough, and he got in Roden and Dewsbury Hall. And Dewsbury Hall now is just a god, a complete god, absolute god. I keep saying God because Dewsbury Hall is God. I'm psychologically destroyed with him scoring that goal against Newcastle and the way he turned and celebrated as if it was just like he's just won 50 grand. Sickening stuff, man. And like the thing that does my head in as well is that Andy from Let's Talk has him and earns points. I give up, man. I really do give up. I really do. I'm done, man. I am done with it. So there you go. So Dave's done his baloney stuff. He's done nothing since game week 6, back in September. It's nearly like 6 weeks ago. Is it more? It's October. Was it all of October, all of November? We're in December. It's the 5th of December. Remember. It's 2 months, man. It's 2.5 months. He's done nothing, man. And it just lost for words. How did you get back to that? How can you see his team? Maybe go back that way. Um, So he's got a 56, fair enough. But his automatic subs, Esteve was playing and Consa was playing, was it? They come in and he's not even got Gabriel out and he's not worried about Senesi because he probably doesn't know Senesi got suspended. Probably doesn't even know what's happened to Gabriel. This is the joke stuff that we're going on. Like, it's just completely. Look, Verbruggen. Look at Verbruggen. He's had. I'm not going to tell him this, like, but you mean, let's see, for Verbruggen's form. See, I can't get into the form because this thing is here. Um, can't get this thing out at all. Can't go into the form at all. No. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But Bart Verbruggen has got about 35 points in the last 4 or 5 game weeks. He's destroyed FPL. So you just have to take my word for that. But that's him. Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kudus has got his bits and pieces. And Salah as well. And yeah, he's flying away. He doesn't have to do anything. Um, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous about freewheelers and people just chilling and just like, oh, oh, got 5 free. I mean, it's going to be Christmas. They're going to be off work. They're going to be bored and they're going to go messing about. And that's the hope, is that they haven't a clue what they're doing. They're just changing for change sake. And then maybe us more engaged managers will might catch up. But the thing is, right, is there's so much content out there is that it only takes 2 seconds to figure out best moves. If you got that influencer or if you got Twitter, they tell you all there straight away. It don't take any research. So anybody can get good and in the know quick. So, my advantage is gone. That advantage is gone. So I have to be realistic about that, and I've become a proper bang average Baloneyville Reekville player. 1.5. So So Dave's gonna talk. What will I say with Dave? No, what's the story, Dave? He's got a free hit, a wild card, and a bench boost. So this week would have been a joke. So I'll just tell him he's got to sort his bench out a bit. He's already hemorrhaged money, at least 0.34 million on Gabriel alone. So I think it will definitely, he'll get his comeuppance in team value when he'll want to be doing a wild card. And he'll be wondering how he can fit in a Saka and this and that. So we'll have to figure out. I think eventually the comeuppance will come. Not that I want it, but I'm just sick of it, man. It's just everyone seems to be having a better year than I am. So yeah, so that's the crux of Dave's thing. So he's got all that stuff left. So 3 chips left. 15, 16, 17, and 18. So 4 games, weeks left with 3 chips. If you like, I could go on to Kieran McDermott's the Maniacs team. Why not? Because his situation is even more. Dave has to do 3 chips in 4 weeks, and I'm convinced that he won't. He'll burn. He'll burn. He'll burn. He'll be burning. He'll be eating chips. He'll eat chips rather than burn them, man. When you're burning chips, just fry them and eat them, and that's what Dave's going to do. So imagine what Kieran McDermott's going to do. I'm making him a hat all because he is a special. I love that guy, man. I really do. But I don't know, for the wrong reasons or whatever, I haven't a clue, man. This is it now. So, free transfers. Oh my God. He's done something. Last week, he did 2 transfers. That's mad. After me getting on to him about it. Uh-oh. So, Grealish. He had Grealish and he got rid of him. So, this is what I mean about the freewheelers. Once they start making decisions, look at this O'Reilly. It's Van de Ven, yes, fair enough. He's not playing. No, nobody knew. I don't know what the reason was. O'Reilly came on and conceded 4 goals and done nothing in a massive 0-er. And Grealish, he took out for Anderson. I don't understand any of that moves. I don't know. Like Anderson, everyone was on about Anderson. I think he's the Forest. I think he's the Forest Anderson, is he? Yeah, he is. Yeah. So again, he could have been listening to so I didn't tell him to bring in Anderson. I swear to God. I would have kept Grealish. I never heard him going on about getting rid of Grealish last weekend. So that's the thing. That's the thing that does your head in. Like, these guys have to start make decisions or they're going to be um, burning chips and burning free because next game week he's going to get 5 free transfers, but he'll only have 4, so he'll only get 1. So so you can only have so I don't know, bro. I don't know these. Plus, I don't know. Sometimes it's just best just to. Do you know what they say? They say in crypto, Bitcoin people, the richest people in crypto are all up in the graveyard. The richest people because they've held all the way through. They've held Bitcoin from a fraction of a cent or a pound, or they bought it like a joke. A wallet somewhere. Maybe they lost their keys, whatever, to the wallet. If they didn't, whatever happened, they're holding that Bitcoin forever and it will be eternally locked on the blockchain forever. And no one will be able to access it or ever get it because, first of all, people don't know how to access that Bitcoin that's lost because they don't know if it was on a ledger or if it was on an exchange or whatever. And they don't know the keys and the phrase password or the numeric whatever. So this is the same thing with probably FPL. I'm thinking that maybe Kieran just should leave everything alone. If it's not broke, don't fix it. To be honest with you, the team looks fine. Like Mateta's going to have a good run, although he needs about 155 trillion chances before he scores a goal. He's worth. Like I like Andy Cole. We used to laugh at Andy Cole, when we were winning the title and the whole lot. He need with Dwight York. He needed 7 chances, so 7-1 we'd call him. He needed 7 chances to score a goal, and then we are first. He got a great goal scoring record every season upon season, but he had 7 chances a game. So Mateta's the same ilk, but he's got something wrong with his both his feet. I think he's got his left foot is on his right foot, and his right foot's on his left foot. So when he kicks, he needs to. When he tries to kick on the outside of his left foot, he's kicking. That's his instep. He's got to figure out his feet. Um, I'm pissed off because I have a Mateta. And how in God's name did he not score more goals than he scored nothing? Munoz scored the goal. I can't even think of the matches just played. I forget completely. A 1-0, right? And it's just too. I'm mentally scarred by Bruno Fernandes and Mateta. There you go. That's what I think about Kieran's. Maybe he should just leave the fucking thing. Looks fine. It's grand, sure. And burn everything, mate. It doesn't matter. You'll still get top 10. It's your year. It's fate. I believe in fate. Everything's pre-mapped. There's nothing that Kieran can do from now that will stop him from being top 10 in the Christie. There's nothing. I believe in it. But once you start going making decisions, that's the issue. Or following the crowd. That Anderson's definitely a Twitter call because I heard him all week. Everyone get Anderson, get Anderson, get Anderson, get Anderson, get Anderson, get Anderson. And I think it was Brighton, was it? They were playing at home and Brighton bet them 2-0. Or was it Forest? It was Forest, actually. That was the game before. Too many games, man. I'm totally fried. So, yeah, Forest, they bet Wolves 1-0 in there. And I don't know how Wolves haven't scored in the last couple of game weeks. So, not going through this at the minute, but it's just to have a quick look at this is what I mean about freewheeling. So, yeah, I better do something soon, man. I'm telling you. So middle of the range. 4.5 million odd. Two plunkers here. Absolute. I really do. I really want to keep. I want a swear word coming out of my mouth every single minute with this stuff, man. Look at this Haaland stuff as well. And that's kind of half open. Oh, please, Bruno be injured. Bruno be injured. Oh, your cap's bad. Think I'll get my captaincy and Krupi will come on. Who cares? But no, he plays. I don't get it, man. The future is not Man United. Promise you. Was it the future is Sunderland? Sunderland. So yeah, I should look into Sunderland. At least I have one. I've got the Ballard. Yeah, Henderson, Chakra, the whole lot. That's what you need. So that's Dave's. Okay, Dave's. I wanted to have a quick look at Kieran's. Does he still have Henderson there? I think he would still have Henderson. Maybe the answer there's Joey Neen in the ninth, 70 points. It's ominous, and everyone knows. Look at that. He's got bench boost and triple captain left. So, listen, I have no. Listen, what was it now? 8-13. So I'm about 59 points or so down. Was it an 8-19? So it's not integral. It's not like massively crucial. It's 60 odd points, which is very, very going to be very, very hard to close that down. So I'm just looking at top 10. But you guys up here and you've got Joey Neenan coming, holding your feet to the fire there. Nino's there, man, and he's used the patience, to have held most of them chips to now is just a legendary and extraordinary. Lee Chambers, he's not going under the radar either. I think he's using. I must have used a free hit. Yeah, I think he used a free hit this week, and that was his free hit. So another freewheeler that's beginning to start to do things. So Hendo Cucurella, he's a big West Ham dude, so he has to have his basic West Ham in there. I don't see Bo on. He must have got rid of him. Made no transfers. 128k in the world. Look, it's not too well. It's quiet yet. I've got Mateta, Haaland. See, Thiago's killed me. He got on Thiago and he got a cricket score. He got all them goals the other game week. So Saka, yeah, comes on, doesn't he? And gets his goal. You can't beat Saka. Sorry. Yeah, Rodgers. I like Rodgers. I have one myself. Bruno is just. United have to get rid of Bruno. I rather sack Bruno Fernandes than get rid of Amorim. So but he's definitely a goal me. He's definitely like Ruben Amorim is a bit of a goal me. It's like I'm going to keep banging my head against this wall until I break the wall. The wall is a meter thick of concrete and iron, but I know if I keep banging my head, I'm going to break that wall down and we're going to win the title. It's not going to happen, man. I don't care how many times you bang your head off the wall. Ruben, you're not going to do it, man. I think he's a placeholder. My dream guy to go into United now is Mark Robbins. Now, he used to manage Stoke. Was it? Or he might. I think he. Oh, with Stoke he manages now. Well, I hope he's still there. That's no reflection on Mark Robbins as a manager for Stoke. He used to manage Coventry, and he did a great job with Coventry until he lost a couple of games, and that gave the Coventry board a new reason to get in bloody Frank Lampard, the sexy pick, into their new stadium. So he's been treated very harshly and wrongly, in my opinion. Our legend, Mark Robbins, who scored against Oldham to get us through to that 1990 FA Cup final that Lee Martin scored and saved Fergie. He was 3.5 years into that job after Ron Atkinson. And that FA Cup winner, and I think it was a replay with Crystal Palace. I think it's the one I'm thinking of. The 3-3. Ian Wright and all them were in that team. Amazing team. So that's where I'm at. Mark Robbins is a complete United legend. And I don't I have no idea why the media never mentioned his name. No, nothing's ever mentioned. It's all, bloody, was it Michael Carrick? He like he's not traditional. Oh, I know he done a lot of his work. He's a Geordie, okay. I won't hold that against him. I'm not sure if he ever played for Newcastle, but he was long time at Spurs. I think Spurs got him from Newcastle, if I had to guess. And he done great work with Tottenham, and then he went to United. And Spurs sold him. I remember the time because they thought he was, he fell out of favour, and then he went up to United, won all them titles. So yeah, I suppose you would say, yeah, Michael Clark's solid in midfield. Yeah, he done a great job. Never misplayed the pass. But like him, like Gareth Southgate. Oh, he's very good, very nice guy. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, but just I just don't think so. It's just not sexy, man. But for me, Mark Robbins, I would love. I just praying one day that guy. I'm going to write to Mark Robbins, all right. Or better still, I'm going to go down to Stoke. I'll go up to Stoke and find any sort of way to talk to this guy, Mark. Find a way to get back home, will you? Please. Seriously, he is the man for me, man, to do United. That's from the heart, man. Mark Robbins. Look him up. Complete Man United legend. In the ilk of like a cross between Mark Hughes and Bill Stock and Michael Owen in sort of nippiness. Think of him. That's the sort of dude he was. Legend. So looking at my team, I think I'm just going to, I just want to persist with this donkey for another while. Rice is completely absolute vanilla. Boring Rice, man. It's just twos, threes. I think I had to look at this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's Rice. And then he starts like 14, gets to a goal and assist. And next game week it's 9, and then next game is 5, and then it's 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's him. So you have to hold him. Like it's you have to hold him for forever to get the whole worth. It's worse than Van de Ven. This guy, no, Van de Ven's 100 million times. I told you about Van de Ven. Look at him now. Nothing, gone, the whole lot. Now, in Spurs are playing Brentford at home. Brentford are not a bottom 6 club or a bottom tabled club, and the worst thing at all is that Brentford are playing away at Tottenham. The only time you should hold Van de Ven in your team, which is what I'm doing, is when they're playing a bottom 10 club away, and Brentford don't qualify, so I won't be playing. That's where I'm with Van de Ven. Why? I'll just hold him for the crack. Oh, there's Trump now. Trump has come out now. The balls are all set up, folks. So we'll see now soon. Oh my God, the voice is gone, folks. So yeah, pick team. Let's go to transfers. Just bored out my hell now. I'm just going to get this thing done. I'm using my 2 free transfers so for next game week. Um, which is tomorrow. I won't have to worry. I'm going out tonight. I want to be able to have good sleep and wake up around 10:30 or 10 o'clock, have a coffee. And I don't know which I like to watch the FPL D unit, which is Darius from Australia. Love his deadline streams. I don't watch Andy from Let's Talk anymore. Can't stand it. Seriously, I'm triggered with that guy. Triggered. So I know my weaknesses. Ross from Raptor, FPL Raptor. Lovely guy, great guy. I like him. I really do. He's one of my go-tos as well. I can't watch FPL Mate. His voice is absolutely shrill. Nice guy, I suppose. Yeah, I think he does love his listeners. He does have, what I mean. But sorry, man. Sorry, man. people probably think, I'm too much, man. I'm too much myself. Too scatty. So I think I might get rid of Rice here. Look, I love Rodgers, man, and I think Watkins. I just want a bit of Villa because I fancy. Look at the Villa going good. They're going for the title, man. Um, and Bumo for one more game week. I cannot wait to get rid of him, Bumo. Seriously. But if I'm going to get rid of him anyway, no, because next game week you'll get your 5 free transfers. The only transfer I want to make is to get rid of Mbumo. So then I'll go down to 4, and then I'll get another transfer back to 5. So I want to keep a top up of 5 transfers. On the draws coming. So I'm just doing this hypothetically, but if I get rid of Rice, shouldn't really do this crack now, really. It's a little bit of planning, I suppose. Who do I want to get rid of? Who do I want to? Goalkeepers are okay now because Raya is the man. I've got so much. Although Ballard was unlucky not to get the clean sheet, but he got the DEF-CON anyway, which is brilliant. Love that. Having one eye in this draw. Sure, what's going on with this draw? It's all chat and bollocks. Like, look at this Trump. What's he doing? What's he there for? The price per ticket, folks, is about £1,000. Enjoy. Enjoy. Don't forget to get your vaccine when you go over as well. Get topped up. So let's have a look now. So yeah, I want to get rid of the 2 anyway. So I suppose looking at Marino, but that Foden. Oh, it's just so puke to get Foden in now and follow the points, and everyone's got all the points. Pop in here for a quick look and see. I can't really do anything. I can't get any players in because of this thing at the bottom. Rice, baloney. So midfielders. Rice, Bruno, not got. I want to add. I want to make a bit of money. I want to have a lot in the bank. Minton, no. Foden now. He's gone up 0.2 million in the last few days. I just don't think I can go there. I just not trust. I know Sunderland at home, but yeah, I had Foden earlier a few weeks ago, and then didn't I get rid of him? I could, he's blanked 3 or 4 game weeks, and I just couldn't do it, man. I had to get rid of him. And there you go. Just some FIFA thing has come up. That's baloney, man. This draw is going to go on for hours. Not going anywhere. Gakpo wasn't. He didn't even play, did he? The other day, got rested. Enzo's the most boring pick of all time. Xhaka now against City. I don't fancy it. Canada are up. So this is Canada, Mexico, and USA. Pot 1. Oh, I know what's going on here. They're drawing the all the teams that are going into pot 1 and pot 2. Oh my God, boring. Let's say Grealish now. So our friend Kieran McDermott got rid of Grealish. 2s, 3s, and yeah, it's just typical, isn't it? He blows out against Bournemouth. Forest. I'm not. It's a bit up and down the Everton fixtures, aren't they? There's nothing easy there. Not with bloody Dyche. Forest. Oh my God. Um, let's get rid of Krupi. Get this plonker back anyway. Oh my God, how do I get him back? No reset. Can't reset. No, it does not. I cannot reset this thing. Imagine I have to take a -4 because I can't get this tab down. Reset. Let's get rid of Rice for the crack anyway. It's a tough game against Villa. Two transfer. Oh, get out of me. Get rid of Croupy Doopy. Rubbish. Getting the Wissa and the Mbumo equation. Wissa and Mbumo. Oh my god. Midfielder. So yeah, Thiago's in. Minus. Oh wow, that's took a chunk off me because I'm upgrading, haven't I? Who can I pop in? Keep the plonker. So if I'm going to do three at the front and then use them for, but maybe Rodgers against Arsenal, the best team that there is. The best team that there is, Arsenal. Just gonna have to back Arsenal, but they got loads of players missing now. I fancy Rodgers to have a crack at that anyway. Maybe the answer is keep Rice and go for some sort of defender, upgrade someone up here. I wouldn't mind Walter Maid against Burnley. God, how am I going to get this Burnley stuff in? Gordon takes penalties, but he's the most unreliable player of all time, Gordon. And that's why everyone's gone on Bruno Gamesh or whatever you call him. It's just simply he's a lot cheaper. He'll play and he comes up with worldies. And Gordon's unreliable. He gets injured all the time. He takes penalties, and nobody has him. Oh my god. Yeah, I've got nothing to lose anyway. Nothing to lose. Oh, nothing to lose because nobody's got Gordon anyway. Take a -4, feck it. And who will make up that difference? -8 difference. Doesn't make any sense, that move, really. Thiago would destroy Tottenham anyway. Don't want to get rid of Muniz, so none of that really makes sense. I'll leave the Gordon thing because I can't stand Gordon. I don't rate him at all, and he's completely unreliable. So maybe, let's just go this way. I don't care. I'm just sorting this out. You can watch this. I just describe what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have Thiago in 6.4 million left. One more transfer to knock in. Let's see who comes up that I fancy. I'll put 6.5. I have 6.4, but I have to go to 6.6. Okay. Um, yeah, I can get a mint, I suppose. They have some really good fixtures coming up. I know Brighton have some terrific fixtures up, and Minte's playing in a really advanced situation. But you got Zach Shakra here. Kudos. No, he's out of my range. 6.5. Cullen, Gravenberch. Greedish is 6.6. He's out of my range. Not going anywhere, Dewsbury Hall. I can't. I won't. I don't care if he gets 100 points a game. I'm just not going to pick him because I don't like him. Doku is 6.6. Can't go there. Now my man Enzo Lafie is here, and he's getting assists. I think he's a penno. I'm going to get this guy. I was on about him. Oh, there's Marino at 6. Oh, he is really cool. Marino. I got him in the Sun Dream Team. I'm getting Marino. I don't give a monkeys. Replace the the rise factor. I love Enzo Lafee. Jesus, absolutely, he is everything. Um, Marino, Thiago plays anyway. I'll have to. I'll stay away. I'll stay away from Marino and get my Lafee. I don't care. I want Lafee. Uh, yeah, this is a very self-centered and indulgent move, but I have such respect for Sunderland and what they're doing this season, and everything about Lafee is correct. Playing away to City, okay, it mightn't kill it, but he could come in for Rodgers or somebody somewhere else. He takes Penos. He got an assist the other day, 4.9 million, and allows me to have loads in the bank, 1.5 still to flick about with. Got the Thiago, so he won't be doing my head in. I think he's amazing. Like, the only thing is that everyone else is killing it with him. I don't think he's got a massive ownership anyway. But whatever was going on, yeah, 25%. But whatever was going on, whenever he done well, I was screwed. I was getting red arrows all over the place. So everyone that I'm trying to compete with in and around me must have Thiago. So I'm going to just, if you can't beat him, join him. So I'm very happy with that. Absolutely delighted. Oh my God, Enzo Lafay or Lafay, Morgan Lafay's great grandson. And Morgan Lafay, I think, had an affiliation with Merlin, the famous. So that's where the Lafay. How do I? Oh my God, can I confirm? Total cost. Yeah, I can't confirm because the tab here is in my way. This thing, this maybe if I change the thing, yeah. Now you can see what I done. I had to change the zoom. This thing is in my way, so I'm gonna be so happy to do this, man. And confirmed. Whoopie doo. Who are you? I'm gonna get. I don't care. I'm getting a shirt, a Man United shirt, right, with Mark Robbins. Okay, I don't care. I'm done now. I'm not getting a retro shirt like this anymore because you can't put the bloody names or the numbers on any of it. Oh, we can't do that. So I'm going to get something for Christmas. The United online shop. I don't even get Lafie's name on it. I got that. I'm going to get. I'm going to write his whole name, Enzo Lafie, because I'm convinced he's going to play for United one day. I know it. So that's the fee. All right. Okay, you get Thiago in there. That's sorted. And that's it. And that's it. It would bit of a hat trick. I would say there against the Tottenham at when North London N17 like, and I'll be there tomorrow to wish my man, whatever his first name is, Thiago. Thiago. Go. So we are laughing now. I'm really happy, mate. 1.5 million in the bank. 2 transfers done. Happy with this. I feel so good not getting involved. I just know he's just a complete head wreck. Complete head wreck. And Morgan. Oh, not again, man. Jesus. I hate taking the Lord's name in vain. I'm so sorry. Substitute. Please work. Okay, so I'm very happy. I love Morgan Rogers. I'm not getting in Ollie because I don't know what's going on at Villa there with Marlins, and this and that. Don't trust it. I know Thiago will play. and I know Sunderland will be good someday in the future. And Rodon's okay; he pops up with a goal, so happy enough with that now. Okay, Rogers against Raya. It is what it is. Dubravka might get some save points against Newcastle. You never know. They're good at home, but they're rubbish away. Well, I think Burnley are still competitive. Yeah, I think all the teams this year, the promoted, are competitive. Even Wolves, they are competitive. They should be scoring goals. I feel sorry for that Edwards that manages Wolves. I think I like. What's his name? Is it Jason Edwards? Or I think he managed Luton, I think, in the Prem before. I think he's a good guy and he knows what he's doing. And I hope he gets more than 3 games. He's only come in to replace, what was his name again? Anyway, he's such a great star, so a great manager, and he gets kicked out. Oh, what's his name again? Enriquez or something? I don't know, man. So Senesi at home to Chelsea, I'll take it. He's due a haul somewhere. Semenyo is bound to come back again. And he's not been on it the last 6 games. Matete, I'll just keep with it. I'm gonna go this way, and I'm bloody happy now. I'm gonna play the game. Look, I got Van de Ven in. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Totally forgot there. That's like I got Thiago in and I want him against. Nah, I can't have that. I'm gonna put in Rodon against Liverpool. No, because Spurs are not going to keep a clean sheet. And according to my law, the Van de Ven law, yeah, I'll have a crack. It would just like Rodon ex Spurs to score against Liverpool. And they're home anyway. Leeds will have a crack at Liverpool, and that defense that they have, Liverpool, is just like dodge film. What the hell is this? AI managers in the will be given what? This has just come up. Right, what's this here now? This is all live. It's just come up this. AFCON transfers. All managers in Premier League fantasy football will be given extra free transfers in game weeks to help you plan around it. Your total number of free transfers will be topped up to a maximum of 5 million after game week 15, which is the deadline at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And so after that, you're able to make your changes after the deadline on Saturday, tomorrow, 11 a.m. And that's 16. So you'll be given 5, a maximum of 5. So I've none now. So I get 5 now after the deadline. So please don't be confused. So happy enough. I'll stick with Rome because he's having a great year with Wales. Never been given a chance at Spurs. Just in case Plonkerville. Nah, I'm not going to even put him first sub. Lafie's my man. He's my man. If I wants to go into war, I want Enzo Lafie, our French hero. He is the male equivalent of Jean d'Arc. Morgan, where art thou, Morgan? Love it, folks. So that's me done and dusted. A quick look at this league. By God, the draw is going on. Nobody knows what's going on. Seriously. So yeah, we've already had a quick scatty look at this, but well done to Stevie Stratford Nolan. I think, sure, it's got to be Stevie's year anyway. He's even made the +2 in Sarr. He went the Anderson route, and that's what I mean. Look at this, Dave McNamara got rid of Reinders to get an Anderson. So Kieran getting in, somebody's just took the phone off him and done the Anderson move. To say this, it could just Anderson, and it didn't even get DEFCON. And everyone, he's a DEFCON monster. Hey. So that didn't quite work out. I think Strat should be fine. 878, he's laughing. He's away with the fairies now. So if our man Stevie Stratford Nolan wins out the Christie Nick, I've done it. Loads of Christie Horse has done it. Jack Carney's done it. Joey Neenan's done it. John Kelly, legends of the fall, man. Legends of the Christie. Join us, Strat. Join us. And then next year, hopefully we'll have Dave McNamara. I'd love Dave McNamara to win this. I really would. Just having a quick look at Stevie's team is fine. Timber came on for after about 40 minutes. So there was an injury to Mascara. Ruben, this Ruben, I don't buy this. Though. I can't stand the City defenders, man. Nah, I'm not going anywhere near them. And Lewis getting zero. Or that's not Lewis. O'Reilly, whoever. What's happened to Rico Lewis, man? Did he get the hair chopped? Does anyone know who he is or recognize him anymore? I'm telling you, if Cucurella got his hair chopped, nobody would know who he was. Right. So Foden, yeah, keep your Foden. I don't care. Have it, man. Have it. Have it. Dave McNamara, fine. The Anderson thing, we don't need to talk too much about that. 58s are fine. Great stuff from Lee. Lee's motoring now. I've told him about 100 times this week. Be careful. Get all your chips done by game week now. It's a mantra with me and him now. I'll see him now in a minute. I'll be gone now, actually. Fergie Walsh, very good win. It could be Fergie's year. Fergie came second, and again, he would be an amazing winner. Seriously, I'd love Fergie, great guns. Walsh, a big Gunners fan at the moment. He's got plenty of Gunners in his faithful, and he's got Chakra, interesting, and Truffett, one of the DEFCON merchants of the year as well. Don't like the Pedro pick, but he'll come good possibly. Doco's having a great season. Constance, this and that. Walter May could be Anthony now. He could be a captain material against Burnley. But then again, there's nothing easy in this Premier League. There's nothing easy, man. Maybe Burnley could be the easiest game away if you get them at home, possibly. But over in whatever, I don't know his name. What's the name of the park up in Burnley again? Turf Moor. They're very tricky place to go. It's cold, it's dark, it's hilly, hard to get home from if you're a fan. Very tricky trip, just as bad as Newcastle's in a way. So they can make that a fortress. So there's nothing easy, man. There's Kieran, okay, freewheeling. Huey Carney, a few chips left, one chip left to get done. Not many everyone here seems to be on top of their transfers now, which is good. Parker Vaughan's having a terrific season as well. Done an awful lot. He's made the +5 and all the couple of moves. Gosh, he made Tete. Oh yeah, Bowen must have got the assist or something. And Wilson, yeah. Wilson was a good move. That's a very good move. Wilson, is that Harry Wilson or is it Calcedo is a midfielder? So yeah, they're probably Harry Wilson to be honest with you. So fair enough, well done. Good stuff, Park. If you hear this or this pod the whole lot, like shouting for you, man. You're one of the legends of the Christie 2017 winner. Can't take that off you. Kieran Kiley's another one that could go really good, but I think he could step in and have a massive run. He won 2 trophies anyway in 1 year. I think he got 2 first. He won the King of the Travellers and he won the Kirk Clapp, I think it was. So yeah, he knows what it's like to be a top dog winner. He's got trophies, man. Good stuff, long dog, and keep up with this. 59's fine. Join in, well, Minte, yeah, everyone's touting Timber. He's got a -7 on that move, so maybe maybe the commando isn't completely perfect. Oh, is there a god? Connor Freely doing a lot of activity, fair enough. And the Riley thing didn't work out. Minte flattened through the sieve. He's getting no shots. He's got like a .000000001 expected goals. Or Minte. 71 from Liam Herr. Good stuff. Great to know you more and get out and see you out in Liverpool, bud. Going away nice and quietly. Good country trade. In and around the top 10. +1 on Gabriel. Is that? Yeah, okay, sure. That was all he made because he came on as a 40-minute sub. So I think that move has set him up better for the long term, the Timber thing, and he will definitely start. But I'm not sure, will he start as a centre back or will he be where he is? Rio Ferdinand coming on now. Yeah, so it's really, seriously, there's nothing going to be. Oh, who's the little guy? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Nothing's going on here at all anyway in this thing. Nothing will be resolved until tomorrow by the deadline, I'd say, in this draw. Let's have a quick look of Marky the Oracle Phillips. The Oracle, because what did he captain? That Dennis guy. Guy had 4 goals away from home. Legend. Another guy with Ruben. Oh my God, and the Cucurella. Saka 63, very good. All chips out, so he's all out until game week 19 when we all get our chips again. I just don't like the double chip thing, man. Don't like it at all. Hate it. Sorry. I'm a traditional FPL player and I've just seen it's just gone. It's really now the game is designed to enchant or trap or keep casuals in and more. And so actually for the competitivity of the game, okay, fair enough, brilliant. Yeah, it's great. It's great. More bums on seat, more advertising. But I suppose that's tradition. We don't care about bums on seats or whether there's like 100 engaged managers out of 11 million or there is 15 million engagement. If they're all engaged, well, we would just want to win FPL with 100 engaged managers rather than what's going on now where every year everyone's more and more engaged. I know it's not the good in the game. I don't care. So we'll win the second thing. I don't care if there's one man and his dog. I'm taking credit. Lasers Carney 67. So good stuff. Just a quick flick through. Jack Maloney. This is 64 of Ultimate. See, he went differential. And he didn't get burned either too much. I'm moaning about Bruno with 8. So, but that would have been a good score. 5. He's lost 9 points on that. So 73. But like at least have a go. Maybe I should think at least I had a go with Bruno, but look, we should know better with Bruno. I should have went with more differential than Bruno. Hickey under my Cucurella, fair enough, 53. And yeah, that's Ruben Kenyon Harris, our vocalist, lead singer, drummer. And the Sunset Burns here in Camden. The Sniper Gildays had a good game week. There's loads of his chips left at 5, so he's freewheeling a bit here. The Pravka, Grealish, yeah, kudos. Looks interesting enough. And 200 guys on the bench, 3 of them, I think Pope is out as well. So, and a Steph. So, it's got to do a little bit here. Somebody wake him up and say that you got a chance here. Don't let it go. Before you know it, the pool rule will be overtaking you. I'm 13 behind you. Darren Coyne's had a good week with an 80. Wow. And he's got the Van Hecke thing. So shout out there. Plus 13 on that. That's a great move. Senesi. But I'm happy I still have Senesi. But like, yeah, that's fair enough. Like, well done, Darren. Great call. That was the big call for you, Van Hecke. The 2 goals you got. Jason Coyne, well, also congratulations to Jack Coyne for the Mayo captaincy in the GA. So proud of you boys, all of you, and that represent the county and the club of Ballyhaunis, and all of you that represent your own clubs and counties across the country. God bless you all. You are our lifeblood. You bleed for us and your friends and communities. God bless you. Owen Cunyon on the 60. So just need to go. That's Dave Martin, 56. We'll see what he does next this game week, man. I can't wait to see what he does. I can't wait, Dave. I can't wait. Niall Richardson not doing too bad. He's flicking about. 73 is phenomenal. Django's +2. Well, it's easy enough with Star not playing. So he's hanging in around there. He's still got a bench boost. He's still got a bit of skin in these few game weeks before 19. So yeah, good on you, Niall. Because sometimes with Niall, he'll let the Christmas go, and then all of a sudden it's kind of a drip drab. Well, I think maybe Niall, the chip will keep an eye on this and do the league honest, and go all the way to the end. Why not? 82 from Barry Cribben, well done. Great score. A quick look why. And the Y is at Tarkovsky's done well. I don't know. So yeah, it's just everybody's tipped along, and Ryan just got his goal, didn't he? Cattle Carney on the 73, a few chips intact, 2 transfers, good position. The more I look at these guys here, um, Niall Richardson, Cahill, myself down at 30, we're still if we're in the fine position. It's all right. It's not going to be panic mode here. Well, at least Cahill's got 2 chips left, and he can have a bit of, the bench boost. Look at that bench boost. It's only like about 7. Mark Gou's not going to do much in this team. That's not a bad bench boost. If you can do something with Mark Gou, you might get something more out of your bench boost. But bench boosts have really not been a thing this year. I think it's a redundant chip now since we don't have double game weeks anymore, really. We're lucky to have 1 or 2, maybe 1 big one in a whole year now. And who wants that? You used to have big ones now because the FA Cup now has moved to weekends. So it's another reason the game's done, man. So yeah, a few more bits and pieces. Well done, Pat Kiley there and Patrick Caulfield. Good score. All very good scores. Everyone's done really well this week. Mid-60s, Aidan Gaffney's done well. John Kelly, 60, 70. Everyone's done it. The strength and depth of the league is crazy, and you can see people are doing bits and pieces. Ivan DeMello got an 89. He's played his bench boost, so I do like talking about these dudes. And Neto's got his goal. Semenyo's got his DEFCON. Keane wasn't playing for some reason, and Juve got a save point. So that's a good bench boost in a way, like with only 3. It's 13. If you get anything over 11, you're fine with a bench boost. It's done. The chip is done, man, as far as I'm concerned. Unless you do a wild card before your bench boost and transfer all your funds equally into the bench as well. I don't know how you do. I don't know how you have a good bench boost anymore now. Duncan Hannon 54, a little bit meh. 75 for Joe Braid, and the Maeve is coming back a bit, 60. Still a bits and pieces. He's still looking at the game and trying to do the best he can, It's really fair play to yourself, Jamesy. I want your long hair back. Saras Osmando still having a crack at things. Or Zimbabwe, Irish rugby fan. I don't know where he's moved to. He's moved out of the area. Well, I'm glad he's still in there. He's absolute legend. Diarmuid Phillips got his triple captain, an 88. I'm going to leave it here at Big Friendly Giant. But yeah, I pressed the chip for him. He said, go on, Vince, do it. And he didn't cancel it, and he went on with a fair play to you, Diarmuid. You're the man. Seriously, look at this Gehi as well. He doesn't have the Munoz. Gehi is just complete monster now at set pieces. Semenyo gets his DEFCON. Bruno G comes in it. I was on the wrong. We're all on the wrong Bruno, aren't we? Maybe get rid of Bruno for this Bruno G. What with the DEFCON? Once I get my DEFCON. I can't go with 2 Brunos. I just don't think Brendan Bruno is worth the squeeze, to be honest with you. It's just these Matomas, and I don't know who else you can say, Verts and these wingers out there. They've got nothing. There's just one. There's no route to points for them. Like Martinelli, Trossard, you can't guarantee the minutes. These wingers are done in the game. Seriously. Starman, so, congratulations to you and Ashleen as well. Want to say that, and thanks for everything last weekend. Complete legend. And wish you and her and Ashleen the best of life, health, wealth, and happiness, guys. God bless you, and may, life be eternal for you guys, and wish you all the best. Well done, Starman. 63. I know he didn't look at his team at all. He had no interest in it. He's another freewheeler. 5 transfers free and all chips to play. He's got more fish to fry than this game, man. He's got higher priorities than this crack. And the enforcer, well, let's have a look anyway. 66 clickety click. That's fine. Sure, all the Phillipses are all right. They're cracking away. Still bits and pieces, chips here, bench boost and a free hit, like, and he's got plenty. Yeah, he can make up, like, I got no chips, so he can make up 50 points here and there and be back in the game. So just quickly have a quick look down. This is a little bit of a lower scores. Well done, Carol Morris on an 80. A few 72s. Andrew Pignol's coming back a bit now on an 83. 5.244 K in the world. 4.2 million. So nothing's working out here. Cells, okay, California doing well. Grealish, quickly scan, and then the Haaland. So a few things hit for. He's got plenty of chips to mess about with. So I mean, Andrew can fly up the charts there. Andy, you can keep at the crack. You can get way up there. Do the game justice. And a few more. Sean, shaky hair, 79, still plugging away. He's a bit shocked too, saying this year what's gone on, like, but oh yeah. I'm moaning. I'm moaning at 2.34 million. I'm moaning, man. Can you imagine what I'd be like if I was down here? And Michael Kilcourse, good men here at the bottom to keep the league honest. Husmeister is freewheeling as well. Absolutely, he's done, man. He's done. Oh, it's game over, man. Game over. Alien 2, yeah, Alien 2. Yeah, I had Alien 1 last year with Michael Moore and Alien 2 with Adrian Phillips. I wonder what Alien 3 will look like next year. Well, whoever's stag it is going to be next. And Willie Nestor is nearly bang on the 10 million in the world. 34 points, Salah captain. He had the crack of the wild card, and they can't really overanalyze down here a bit. And then the Guru Killer had such a great year last year, and it's just probably knocked the stuffing out. But I'm going to still get the Guru Killer a hat. He deserves it. I have to have a look at last year's, but he had such a brilliant year last year. Really proud of him. He went all the way, done the best. I think he finished 11th. To me, who cares? I'm liable to throw a hat there. You're part of the club. You're a top dog, bud, and you are. So that's me finished now. Oh yeah, the sun dream thing. This thing has gone on too long. I have to be gone now. Injuries and suspensions. Well, there's not much I'm going to get. I'm just going to back that Thiago will be all right. The manager says this. He looks good, and he has been training, so he should be fine. I just don't want to go through that Thiago thing where he scores and he scores and scores. It's like Wood from Forest from last year, all over again, isn't it? Oh, here you go. There's more shenanigans now. So Group A's got Mexico. Group B's got Canada. Group C has got someone from Pot 1. Group D has got America. So they're going through these now. So Spain, Argentina, France, England, Brazil, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany are all going in to their respective how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fucking thing's gone. That thing must be 14 groups or something. Brazil are in Group C. Goes up to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Goes up to L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 groups. So 12 groups. So it's going to get interesting now anyway. So a quick look at the Sun Dream Team. I'm flying away in this. It always goes back to that. I just want to have a quick look just to show I'm not completely rubbish. Like overall, I am under the 5,000 now. So I'm going to go all out on this. And who knows? It could be the year here. And winning the Redbridge thing, yeah, I had Muñez as well. So been kind of looking at my Sun Dream Team and seeing who should I get into my FPL team. The Redbridge Cup, and it won't load. There it is, loads now. So happily at the top there, 35s, 66 ahead anyway. Happy enough with that. And I just have an affinity to this thing, and I just know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it, man. Netherlands are in Group F. Yeah, so this game week, it's a double game week. Yeah, I got a Foden for this game week. I could just afford them. And I got in Marino. And now I see Rice is. I think Rice will probably still play, but I'll keep an eye on tomorrow. See if there's any more information on Rice. And if there's that, like it's away to Villa, I don't need all this Arsenal anyway. I'll figure out what I gotta do. I got 0.1 million in the budget. Um, what's up quickly? Just if I got rid of this dude, transfer out. Who are the sort of takers? 5.4 is not a bad fished of money in this game. You can just go to players that I can afford, and it will come up then. Get rid of that bit there, and so Timber comes up. Wouldn't be a bad solid. Fernandez. I'd be looking for someone who's got a two. I could punt an Eze, but will he start the other games? I don't know. He's interesting. You want to really a player that will start both. Paro, I don't know if you start both. So they're just an example of what you can be doing with the Sun Dream thing. You don't have a sub bench but you just keep involved in the game. This game would destroy casuals because you just can't. You've only got 3 chips, and once you've used the 3 chips, then you're done for the season. They'll all go away. They won't. Oh, I'm going to use my chip in game week 1, 2, and 3, and if I'm not top of the world, then I'm not interested. And if I don't bang it, then I'll just give up in the game. Yeah, that's the mentality. Who wants that, man? Who wants it? That's not playing the game. That's actually I feel that's like that's aping the game. Well, imagine putting an R in front of the ape, aping this game, man. There's people coming and say, "Oh, I seriously, I'm done, man. I'm really black-pilled when it comes to all this. You can tell how black-pilled I am in all this, but not in Sun Dream Team, but in FPL, I am black-pilled, man, because there's too many. It's so demoralizing when you see if I did nothing from game week 1 to now, I know I'd be 100 points better off. And do you know why I'm where I'm at? Because I'm a failed, broken person with too much emotion and love for a game that I want to be good at. So I know I'm the root of where I'm at and why I'm not where I'm at. I know it's me. Broken FPL player. I admit it. I just have to find a way to get some sort. I don't think medication is going to sort me out with this. I think it's counseling actually. Is that I think I need to go to some sort of psychologist, and every time there's a deadline, I'd spend an hour talking to this guy between 10 and 11 a.m. and somebody to kind of support me through this psychosis of FPL. And I'm sure loads of people are in the same situation I'm in as well. So anyway, good luck tomorrow. That's the Lula bit done now for the game week. Hopefully it'll be a bit shorter now from now on. I can't do any more now. Seriously, I've told you where I am with the whole shebang. So yeah, this thing now. So Portugal now are in Group K. England are in the last Group L, I think it is. Argentina in Group J. France in Group I. So they're going to go to pot 2. Ireland are in pot 3, I reckon. Scotland, I think, are in pot 2. Yeah, so I'll turn this off when I get a chance now. This computer catches up. Pot 2, here we go. Who's in pot 2? Is that Croatia? Don't know, man. Looks like Modric there.